Unfortunately today, penalties are seen everywhere because we see things through fine-tooth combs, and we're talking margins, and technology has taken away some of the feeling that people like myself and Alex Ferguson would have.
Congratulations, Roy. What was the key?
Well, the key was the defensive discipline, really, the shape of the team, the enormous work rate and effort, and the fact that people did very well, I thought, to stick to the script at all times, because we were getting asked a lot of questions, which we knew we would get asked a lot of questions. We've seen them play against Chelsea, we've seen them play against Wolves. We know the wealth of talent that Fuller's got at his disposition now, so we knew that if we didn't seal the spaces, if we didn't make certain that when we lost the ball we got back into our shape and let them have the ball in areas where it was less dangerous for us, they would score goals. We rode our luck with the penalty. I thought that was that when they got the penalty I thought this is going to be tricky now if they score this penalty, but when we got away with that one I was rather hoping we'd see it through 1-0. As it turned out we saw it through 2-1, thanks to a good piece of work from Wilf and James McCarthy in the final minutes of the game.
Jordan Ayew's had a couple of decent performances for you now. Do you think that Alex is going to see a little bit more from him?
I'd like to think so. I think I would probably describe his performances as more than decent. I think they've both been very good. I think he was unlucky to lose his place when I wanted to play two front players at Sheffield United, and I chose Wilf to partner Christian Benteke rather than him, but I think it was very unfortunate to lose his place. He was quite entitled to say, you should have kept me in the team because I played so well against Everton, but there was no doubt in my mind I was going to bring him back for this game. And basically he had a very specific job to do, apart from of course be a good centre forward, holding the ball up, beating players when he can and scoring goals. He had another very important job to do, making certain that Paul Pogba couldn't come deep and spread passes all around the field, and he did that exceptionally well too.
Roy, Gary Cahill, could you just explain what his experience brings to that defence, especially on a day like today when you're going to come under pressure?
I think I'd speak more about his quality and experience, because to be fair he's replaced Scott Dann, who's also a very experienced player, so it would be a bit unfair to suggest that only he can bring experience. Scott Dann has also brought experience to the team. It's just that I had a choice to make today. I had three centre backs. I wanted Gary to play, and I had to make a choice whether I played Scott Dann or Martin Kelly alongside Gary Cahill, and I chose Martin Kelly, and I think that the way the team performed and the way those two performed, the decision was justified.
Roy, first Crystal Palace manager to beat Manchester United in the Premier League era. Is that a nice little bit of history?
Sure, yeah, that's right. Yeah. I've got to say that when you've been working as long as I have, there's probably quite a few little sort of nuggets like that, if I bothered to really think about them enough or bothered to write them down and remind myself. But I shall certainly remind myself for a day or two about this one, but then my thoughts will turn very quickly to Colchester, which is never going to be an easy game, these League Cup games, when you play at home, and then even more so when we play Aston Villa, who were very good last night, and I'm certain they'll be buoyed by that victory and will want to come to Selhurst Park and do to us what we've been able to do to United here today.
Did you have any worries that Gary Cahill might see a red card with the foul on the edge of the area?
No.
Roy, can I ask you about...
I see things from a football point of view, I'm afraid. I don't see things from a VAR, journalistic, was it a foul, was it a touch, let's have a look 50 times. I thought it was a penalty when Luca tackled, who was it went through? I think it was McTominay, wasn't it?
Yes.
When I thought straight away that's a penalty. I didn't need a VAR thing myself. That looked like a penalty to me, just as it didn't look like there were any other penalties in the game to me from a footballing perspective. Unfortunately today, penalties are seen everywhere because we see things through fine-tooth combs, and we're talking margins, and technology has taken away some of the feeling that people like myself and Alex Ferguson would have in terms of saying, well, there might have been a bit of contact, but it still wasn't a penalty.
Gentleman here.
Roy, can I ask you, later on it looked like you put Wilfried Zaha up one-on-one against Wan-Bissaka for the breakaway. Was that something that you done with sort of prior knowledge of how the two maybe train together and feel?
No, I mean they're very they used to have some very good battles because Wilf is very good at going by people and Bissaka is very, very good at stopping people going by him. No, we changed it because basically we wanted to make certain we shored up our right side a bit more with someone who's perhaps a little bit more defensively aware. I'm not saying that Andros Townsend is an out-and-out defender either, but he probably does track back a little bit more than we can sometimes hope Wilf will do. So that's why he moved over to the other side. And we were aware, of course, that as the game wore on, especially if it had been 1-0, spaces would open up behind the midfield players, and it did twice, but on the first one Pogba made a fantastic tackle. I mean, Wilf took him on and I thought was going to get past him, and he managed to scissor the ball back and punish us with a good crossfield ball.
Just last one here.
Yeah, after the defeat to Sheffield United, what did you say to the players after this game, with the frustration of the Sheffield United performance?
Well, it's football. I think I said after the Sheffield United performance that I and my coaching staff and the players were far from satisfied with the performance we gave that day. We thought that was way below what we're capable of doing. But I'm afraid that's going to happen. How many games left now? 35 games? There'll be plenty of other occasions when I'm sitting in front of a group of people like you, maybe not quite so many. Normally, Crystal Palace, we don't get this many people when we play, but we'll be sitting in front of a group of people and they'll be making similar comments. Well, you were great at Man United, but you were poor today. But that's because I deal with human beings. I don't deal with robots. I don't deal with markers on a tactics board. I deal with human beings, and sometimes they don't live up to their level of performance. And as a result, they're very sad for a week. But the training this week's been good, and I think I can be happy now that we got ourselves back on track for this game, and there was no comparison with the work rate and the determination and the challenging today compared to last week.